A small Caribbean nation, still finding its footing after independence, needs money it doesn't have. It does what dozens of young nations do. It borrows. Bonds go out into the world, promises on paper, IOUs sold to whoever will buy them. Most buyers are banks, spreading the risk across portfolios nobody watches closely. But one buyer isn't spreading anything. He's concentrating. His name doesn't matter as much as what he understood before anyone else did. That a country's debt, unlike a company's, never really disappears. Companies go bankrupt and the debt dies with them. Countries don't get that option. They still need to borrow again next year, and the year after that, and every year a government exists. So he starts buying. Quietly, through shell entities, through intermediary funds, never enough at once to draw attention. A little in 1979. More in 1981, when the country's economy stumbles and other bondholders panic and sell at a steep discount. He buys their fear at a discount too. By 1985, he holds a position no one else fully understands the size of, because no single record shows the whole picture, just fragments, scattered across different funds bearing different names, all quietly reporting back to the same man. Then the country needs to borrow again. And here's where the leverage becomes visible. When you own enough of a nation's existing debt, you're not just a creditor anymore. You're a gatekeeper. New lenders check who already holds the old debt before agreeing to buy new bonds. Nobody wants to land into chaos, and a fragmented, hostile creditor base is exactly the kind of chaos new lenders fear. He controls enough of the old debt that new lenders effectively need his cooperation to feel safe lending at all. Not his permission, legally. His confidence. If word gets out that the largest existing bondholder is unhappy, uneasy, hedging, that alone can spook an entire new bond issuance before a single new dollar changes hands. The country's finance minister requests a meeting. Not with a government, not with a bank consortium. With one man, in one office, holding a position no elected official in that country ever voted to create. He doesn't ask for control of ports or resources. That's too visible, too easy to nationalize back in outrage. He asks for something quieter. Preferential repayment terms on his existing holdings. Guaranteed before any new debts get serviced. Effectively, he's asking to be paid first, always, for as long as he holds the paper. The minister has no real leverage to refuse. The country needs the new loan more than it needs to stand on principle against one investor. The terms get restructured his way. This is the part economists still argue about today. He never broke a single law. Every bond was purchased on the open market at prices willingly set by other sellers. Every negotiation was between consenting parties. Nothing here resembles theft in any legal sense. And yet, a private individual now holds more practical influence over that country's fiscal decisions than the opposition party does. He was never elected. He never will be. He simply understood, before almost anyone else, that debt itself, patient, boring, unglamorous debt, could function as a form of ownership no constitution ever anticipated needing to guard against. The country eventually stabilizes, pays down its obligations over decades, and today most of its citizens have never heard this man's name. The bonds matured, the position unwound. The story faded into a footnote in a handful of economics textbooks about sovereign debt concentration risk. But the mechanism didn't disappear. It's still legal. It still works exactly the same way in dozens of smaller economies around the world today, where the largest holder of government debt is not a rival government, not an international institution, but a single quiet investor who understood one thing decades before anyone thought to regulate against it. You don't need to conquer a country to influence it. You just need to own what it owes.